Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I am the Gothic Rose, and it is the Daily Dive in 5. And let's see what fresh hell is awaiting us for today, December 11th, 2024. Well, first we have Trump tweeting about Canada and the 51st state, Trudeau's response, some tariffs causing major problems, Christopher Wray resigning from the FBI, and the Luigi Mangione Manifesto, and of course, the newly titled McRat, Nancy Parker, who turned Luigi Mangione in. So let's begin with Trump's tweet on Canada. President-elect Donald Trump joked about Canada becoming the 51st state during a dinner with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Trudeau responded by highlighting the economic impact of Trump's proposed tariffs, which he said would make life more expensive for Americans. In return, Donald Trump on Truth Social put out, "It was a pleasure to have dinner the other night with Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada. I look forward to seeing the governor again soon so that we may continue our in-depth talks on tariffs and trade. The results which will be truly spectacular for all." That is very interesting, considering these tariffs are causing significant issues for both large and small businesses, and the increased costs of imported goods are leading to higher prices for consumers and reduced profit for companies. And even Donald Trump himself on Meet the Press said he could not guarantee that his tariffs would not raise prices. Now, according to CNN, we hear that Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, announced his resignation effective before Trump takes office, and Wray cited the need to avoid further politicization of the FBI as his reason for stepping down, which is absolutely incredible because it should never be politicized. But here we are. Interestingly, the media has just picked up on the manifesto written by Luigi Mangione, arrested for the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. So he expressed his grievances against the healthcare system and claims he acted alone. I found this on kenklippenstein.com, and I will read you Luigi Mangione's manifesto, quote, "To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial, some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, and a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife of traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the US has the number one most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet we rank roughly 42 in life expectancy. United is the indecipherable word, largest company in the US by market cap. Behind only Apple, Google, Walmart, it has grown and grown. But as our life expectancy, no. The reality is these indecipherable have gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed, example Rosenthal Moore, decades ago, and the problems simply remain. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty. And as you saw, he was screaming at the reporters that this was an insult to the intelligence of the American people. So it's really interesting, and I will keep you updated on the Italian Luigi Mangione, who went all mafia style. Take it from an Italian. That was something. And people do think that he is the patsy for this, and this is not him. He did not commit these crimes. Again, we shall see, but it is a great rabbit hole to go down, so stay tuned for that. And in the newly titled, this is just really funny. There's a woman now who worked for McDonald's. Her name is Nancy Parker, and she is now known as McRat, because she helped capture Luigi Mangione, but she may not receive the reward money due to procedural issues. Despite her, quote, crucial role, she did not follow specific steps required to claim the reward. So what this says, and this is according to the Tribune.com, Parker was reportedly working a shift at the fast food chain, noticed a customer who resembled a wanted fugitive, and immediately contacted the NYPD, leading to Mangione's arrest. Now, people on X, formerly Twitter, are saying all Nancy Parker had to do was stay silent. People, when they find out who snitched on our hero, Luigi Mangione, and that is posted by Bjork at Dexter SX, December 10th, 2024. Now, despite Parker's involvement, she may not be able to claim the reward money initially offered for her assistance. The FBI had announced a $50,000 reward, and the NYPD promised $10,000 for the information leading to Mangione's capture. However, Parker's chances of receiving either of these amounts are complicated by procedural issues. To qualify for the FBI's reward, Parker would need to be nominated by the relevant authority, a process that has yet to happen. To claim the NYPD's reward, she would have to have contacted Crime Stoppers directly, as only tips submitted through this service are eligible. Since Parker called 911 instead, she may not qualify for either reward, and more remarks made on X. Turns out the mixed snitch, Nancy Parker, by the way, doesn't even get the reward money because she called 911 instead of the tip line. Fitting, really. Go ahead and clock in for your shift, Nance. Just put my fries in the bag. And this is Corey, confirmed Cubs enthusiast at Shifty_WRX, December 11th, 2024. And this one says, Boomer Nancy Parker, don't think so, according to the posts. And this is Mr. SpaceX at Anubi, December 11th, 2024. So she's getting a lot of kickback. The McDonald's got a lot of bad reviews, which was pretty actually funny. But this woman here, there are some social media circulations that she is a boomer that has been fired from her job. We do not know that to be true, but we do know that she is the one who turned in Luigi Mangione, and there has been a gentleman saying he was at the McDonald's at the same time as him. It's interesting. It's also interesting to note that a lot of other billionaire CEOs of healthcare companies are talking to their employees about safety measures that the employees need to take, but the employees are not the billionaires. So anyway, that is your daily dive in 5, except it was 10 today because there was a lot to catch up on. Don't forget to catch me live every Wednesday on TikTok at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch up on Spotify and YouTube. Find me on Lemon8. And if you've got a story you'd like to share, you can email me at welcometothedenpodcast@gmail.com. Until then, I am the Gothic Rose, and I will see you on the next episode.